Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with another reading for the second half of March 2017. And I just wanted to let you know how I'm going about this the reading this time round. And as always, I will use my Vera Sibilla deck, and I'll be using this first off this time. And then I have a deck that warrants a bit of an explanation. I'll show you these cards one at a time as I tell you them. They're called the Tarot of the Mystical Spiral, and it was created by an Italian called Giovanni Pelosini, and the artwork is by a man called Giuseppe Palumbo, and the notion, the thread, the theme of the spiral is really something that that talks about nature. It goes through nature in all forms, from the macrocosm of the galaxies to the microcosm of our DNA, and the entire energy of the universe acts in helicoidal motion in some way. And of course, these laws are not really fully understood, as far as I understand myself, as far as I know, because what we usually remember and think of when we talk about and imagine the spiral, these are notions that have mystified alchemists, scientists, artists, mystics, and the traditions and myths in any continent talk about in some way or another the spiral, and in a symbolic language, in a semiotic way. And even in the mystical traditions, the great mystical traditions and esoteric mystical traditions of the West and the East, is inspired by the spiral. So come with me, and let's use this initiatory deck. This is an initiatory deck. It's the symbolism shows us, it talks about, it tells us about a path of initiation, and it invites us to make a quantum leap in our consciousness, and to go there among the sage, the wise men, and understand the secrets behind Gothic cathedrals, or invites us to dance with the dervishes, or the Maoris, and meditate with the yogi, or even go travel with the Vikings, and dragons, unicorns, and sphinxes, and minotaurs, with archangels, the Knights of the Templars, and try to find out the ancient the secrets of humanity and of life itself. So come with me, and we'll use this deck to clarify. And every time I pull the cards, I'll say what the card specifically means in this deck, and try to see if we can get clarification using that. So off we go to those readings, ladies and gentlemen. Virgo, hello Virgo, it's Christelle here. I'm going to concentrate on you for the period of 16th March to the 31st. Virgo, what is coming up for Virgo from the 16th to the 31st? Wow. When I say wow because I've got underneath those two decks, I've got to get clarification on that immediately. We have the Death card and the Falsità, and usually two cards like this will negate each other, and it seems that there may have been a stunted beginning. I'll take a look at that, but the focus here is one of concentration, is one of asceticism. I'm hoping I'm getting that right, that word, being on your own, and being sort of taking distance from things that you're not exactly sure about, and finding and keep going, you're on your own route. Now there's a amount of uneasiness that I'm seeing for you on the workplace, on your job, in your profession, in your hobby that's remunerated, a paid hobby, let's say. And what else comes out is that they're lurking in the distance. There are two things here with this nemico, all right? There's a enemy, male enemy, it could be a female, but what that stands for is not the other man or the other woman. What I'm seeing here is someone is giving you trouble. Either it's true or it's only in your head, but, you know, fatasta, it is bothering you. And there's somebody that is bothering you on the workplace. If you're, let's say, if you own a drugstore, there's a competitor that just opened another drugstore close by, and you know the person, you think that they've done that purposefully or something like this, but there's this person, excuse me, this hiccups, I just got the hiccup. There's a person, I hope it doesn't continue. There's a person that is giving you cause for concern, and your money is at stake. To me, it seems that the relationship side, the emotional side to your story here, the last 2 weeks of March, is taking a backseat position because you're interested in and concentrating on your work. I'm going to take these mystical spiral tarot 3 cards on these two, the Death card and the Lies. Okay, what do I have? I've got the Six of Wands, and the King of Swords, and the Temperance card. Now, the King of Wands, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands here are the flag flyers, the people who twirl flags in the Palio of Siena every year in the summertime. There is an age-old racehorse in the central square of Siena, and they have these parades of sbandieratori, these men who twirl these. And this is a victory, you know, they chant the victory, they rejoice for the victory of the person who won the race. And the King of Swords here, the King of Swords is a man, and this man is Bernuy, and he's on the sitting on the tomb that is supposed to be his own tomb. Here you see the spiral at the top, and he, of course, has not passed yet. But it is enlightening him. He's seeing death before him, and it's enlightening him. And the temperance is quantum satis, quanto basta, is enough, just as much as you need, And you remember that these were highlighting these 2 cards. Now, this was the Death card and the Lies, the falsità. I have here a view of what you are seeing in relation to your own work, and you don't like it. You know, you don't like what you're seeing, which is this. You're seeing that something is going wrong that you're doing, and you're going toward a decision that may have gone wrong, or you took a wrong decision, and you're thinking that perhaps to make amends, I should get out of it, because then quanto basta, that's enough. I've done it enough to know that it's not going to work. Then you make the decision to move forward. I'm going to take a few more cards here on the figure, the sacerdote, the priest, right in the center. Okay. All right, I have the Page of Cups, the Chariot, and the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Cups is Fidia. He's contemplating a work of art, this vase that he's holding up, and the pictures on it. And it's in the background, the backdrop is the Acropolis in Greece. Now, this is, again, you know, thinking about what you have been doing on your own because you feel that this is your business, right? Because we're seeing that this is on the workplace. And moving forward, of course, the Chariot, and the Chariot in, as we know, fervet opus, work is high on your list. So the whole spread is concerning your work, and you're contemplating what you are doing. And the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands is a card that it's Hermes. Hermes, who's robbing animals from Apollos. Apollo. And what this stands for is a swift movement forward, perhaps in an opposite direction, because you've made a decision that you're not happy with, and you're seeing that you're wasting valuable time robbing that from Apollo, and you take this moment and decide, well, I'm changing strategy. Let's take a look at what the runes have to say. All right. Yes, it's Hagal is talking about, Hagal is telling us about the need to think about this last, what has been made, the decisions that were made that just don't seem to be bearing fruit. And here I have Awat's Merkstave, and it's not allowing you to go forward. The Isa's telling you we need to see, once again, what distinguishes me from that other person. And this is the crux of the matter is here. This is the weird room, nameless and faceless, and this is Kenaz. They're right next to each other on the robbing from Apollos. This Hermes that is robbing the animals from Apollo, and what you need here is to understand, this is what Hermes is doing. I need something special that speaks of me. This is Christelle Martinette. What am I? What does Christelle do? I need to brand. I need to see what is personal, something personal to me. Not closing myself, but opening and showing people who I am. Virgo. Now, what's interesting here for me is that the priest in the middle, the sacerdote, we have here Manat's Merkstave, and also we have Ingvat's, however. And together these are telling you the story that the more you go within and try to find your own voice, your own brand, what makes you stick out from other people? Show the world that. That's what they're suggesting. And however, don't rush. Yera's telling you right over the mercante, the merchant, this is time to start something new, but don't rush it because you rushed in before, it didn't work. Namaste, Virgo. I hope this was of help. Bye-bye till we read together again.